Tonight on the Glober Mommy channel, when mobs attack.
As I look out at the water, I see this dolphin is bullying the other dolphin, and as I watch, my recording mysteriously glitches, and I cannot stop it nor rise out of the water. As a result, I die. I find myself back in my bed and go down to the water. I gather my belongings, and I notice that my sword is missing. I spy the two dolphins playing with it, and they play keep away with me. Finally, I see my chance, and I get my sword. But this is just the beginning. As I look through a chest, I hear banging. I turn around, and I see a drowned attacking a turtle in a boat. As I come to its aid and hit the drowned, it's too late. It kills the turtle and I kill it. The attacks continue. As I go back to looking at the items in the chest, I hear a sizzle and an explosion. A creeper blew up and left a hole in the ground next to me. Damned creepers! And as I am on my way home from getting birch saplings, I am greeted by a raiding party. However, they aren't shooting at me when I row by. So I approach to see why, and they start shooting at me, rocking my boat. I row away and look back thinking I will shoot at them, but then from my right, a drowned comes at my boat from under the water. I attempt to shoot it but fail. Again, I am shot at and my boat is rocked. So I row away, looking back once to see the drowned and the raiding party coming after me. I decide it's not worth the hassle and I make my escape.
Welcome back, everyone. Wow, when mobs attacks looks like an awesome show. That dolphin was a jerk, and the drowned was just rude for killing that innocent turtle just chilling in that boat. And raiders do what raiders do, so can't criticize them there. I'll have to look that up in my listings to see when it's on next, because I want to watch it again. I have been hard at work getting the underground part of my house ready for today's episode, despite the hostile mobs. But before we start, I really want to show you what I made. It is the coolest thing that you can have on Minecraft, in my opinion, of course. It's an enchantment table. I can't wait to show you what else I have done, but first things first, the intro and task list. Here we go. In today's episode of Let's Take a Break from Stupidity with Minecraft, I show you the partially renovated underground base, we see cool things that I made other cool things out of, and I make a map of the world to the south. Okay, let's begin the tour here. Remember those bubble and drop elevators that I made from my house down to a certain level by the stairs? Well, I have brought them all the way down to level 11. That way I can access my base straight from the house. I don't have to cut over and use the stairs. And I made a tunnel which tunneled right to my portal. Now, realistically, I should be able to sprint run through this, but it seems like each time I do from either side, I keep getting pulled into the nether. So I had to make some blocks through to get around. So here you see the enchantment room I made earlier and the enchantment table, and I have my lapis lazuli, which you need to enchant, in there in a chest. And I think first I want to show you the cool things that I made. They're good for experience points and also to gather resources. So I'll be back in a moment, and we'll be back where those cool things, well, one of the cool things are. So up these stairs, I found a cool thing, which I made a cool thing out of. And we're getting to the top. And a spawner, a skeleton spawner, by the way. And this was a dungeon that was on the floor. I've cleared it out, added water, added more water down here in a trough, bubble elevator up, and they come around and come over through a little tunnel and down to here, onto a hopper, which is attached to a chest. So when I hit them, whatever they drop will collect in here and into the chest. So you just do this bit. And I'm finding this is a lot better than the skeleton spawner that I found, which is, let's see, about that direction, about 100 blocks over, and about 20 blocks, 30 blocks down. So there's no way I could centrally locate both of them together to get both spawners drops. Kind of sucks. But this one is good because you get not only bones for bone meal, but you get bows, which you can enchant or throw away. And they do drop enchanted ones. That's how I got this bow right here. I believe it took about 4 bows to get this one bow here, because I could combine them, which is nice. But you get bones, and you get arrows, as you can see, and bones to make bone meal, or bone blocks for decoration. But bone meal comes in handy to help things grow. But you also get good experience points out of it as well. So you can stay here all day and just be AFK, not AFK, but you got to be here. But you can sit here for like 5 minutes, let them build up, whack them, collect all the experience points, and you can gain your experience up for enchanting things. So let me put these away. But that is the cool thing I found here that I made a cool thing out of. So I'm very, this is one thing you will learn. If you have issues with Minecraft, don't know how to make something, go on YouTube and search it out. And that way you get tricks of the trades from people that really know what they're doing. But there you go. Oh, look, there's one with armor on. It's got looks like it's got a leather cap, and I believe that's enchanted iron armor, which I doubt is going to drop. They never drop. They very rarely do drop the enchanted stuff. But it's still nice to have. All right. So let's leave this spawner, and we're going to go down now, back to the farm area, or the base area. And I think we're going to we should have time to go make a map of the south area where the plains are, where there's a lot of animals that spawn. So I'm looking forward to that. So let's go do that.
That's all right. 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 That's all right.
Wow, I did so much stuff this episode, and I have more planned for the next one, which includes more recording. But I love it even when I am under a deadline. It can be frustrating, but in the end, each video comes out okay, and they're worth it. If you like this video, please consider hitting the like button and consider subscribing if you haven't already. Oh, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you will get notified when I upload new content. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.